welcome to our channel US Political News. Yes, as I am sure many of you saw last week, Donald Trump showed up with what we can only call a very different hairstyle. Yes, he appeared at a rally in Las Vegas and his hairstyle looked noticeably different. It was messier, wilder, and honestly unlike anything we would seen from his before. Yes, and of course the internet had a field day. No, people started making jokes about it and sharing memes. But apparently, Fox News thought the whole thing was much more serious. Over the weekend, during the Saturday morning edition of Fox and Friends, they actually spent an entire segment defending Donald Trump. Yes, you heard that correctly. Fox News devoted an entire television segment to explaining why Trump hair is supposedly amazing. Fox News devoted this about the Trump hairs, and you can see it in the last. Apparently, there is no level too low for Fox News to reach when it comes to defending Donald Trump. Charlie's haircut of weekend, Fox and Friends said that Trump had a great hair day and that they left completely lost its mind over it. He described Trump hair as the magnificent dome of orange and claimed that liberals simply cannot stop hating Trump. Then conservative commentator Mitch Rochelle jumped in and called it Trump derangement syndrome gone mad. Yes, he basically asked whether the after and left had completely run out of things to criticize because now people were talking about Trump here, and then he said something even better. He said Trump has great hairstyles. Okay, if you really believe Donald Trump has such amazing hair, then I have a challenge for you. Charles Hutt and Mitch Rochelle, you are now officially required to do something. I am not suggesting it, I am telling you to do it. Walk into our local barber shop, sit down in their chair, look at the barber and say, "Give me the Trump. Give me the Trump. If this hairstyle is really as incredible as you claim, then wear it yourself. Go ahead. Walk into any salon in America and ask for the Donald Trump hairstyle. Let's see how much you enjoy walking around with that on your head." Because there is the funnier part. The people on the left were mostly making jokes about Trump hairs online. People were laughing about it. They were posting memes. They were making jokes. Frankly, the hairstyle looked funny. Yes, of course. But liberals were not spending entire television segment discussing Trump. Here's Fox News was. I had not even thought. Talked about Trump here until now, and the only reason I am talking about it now is because Fox News decided it was important enough to spend an entire segment defending it. But there is one person who apparently is not laughing about this situation, and that Mary Trump, Donald Trump niche. Mary Trump is a recent psychologist and has spoken publicly about her family for years. She recently discussed Trump changing appearance and compared it to something she remembered from the grandmother about Trump. Yes. Now this is important. Mary Trump is offering here on interpretation based on family experience. They does not approve anything about Donald Trump had, but their health story is certainly in their interest. She explained that her grandfather had a receding hairline. From a young age, he was very self-conscious about it, but still had plenty of hair even when he was in his 80s. Then, according to Mary Trump, her grandfather developed Alzheimer's disease, and she says something strange happened, and he suddenly becomes much more focused in hair. Yes, he would buy his hair. Yes, he would dye his matches to match, and sometimes he would leave the dye on too long, turning his mustache a strange color. Mary Trump said that the family eventually become so embarrassed that they stopped bringing him out in public as much. And now she sees something that reminds her at the period when she looked at Donald Trump. Again, she is not providing the Trump has phenomena. Yes, nobody should pretend that a hairstyle can diagnose a medical situation, but she is pointing to a family pattern that the personally we can't. Yes, and that makes the story more interesting. As for Donald Trump, let's be honest, he has always been lost. Yes, you subscribe our channel and share our videos for the USA latest update.